trước là đang mình đang điều tra một cái vụ vụ án cái xác treo ở cái khách sạn đúng không? Xong nhân vật chính thì hình như là mất trí nhớ thì phải. Ok.
Welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People. My name is Plaisance. Be welcome, and please take responsibility for the energy you bring into this space.
No, xin tiền, what the hell? Okay.
I am the proudest owner of our little shop of culture. Then why are you talking to me? Everything is on the shelves to browse. Don't you feel compelled to buy anything? Everything is on the shelves. Take a look yourself.
She smiles and nods, seemingly relieved.
Cô bé đằng trước kêu là chợ
Cursed?
Nguyên.
Who said that? Annette? I will have a word with her. This place...
What in God's name is she talking about?
Annette, yes, my daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking off again with her nose in science fiction. Tell me. Oh, shameful girl. What is she up to this time? Wonderful. Did you talk to her? Great. On a scale of 1 to 10, how compelled were you to buy books after talking with her? My precious, her dedication brings joy to my heart. If you have children, I hope they turn out as great as my Annette. God. I've told her not to do that. It's such a disgusting habit. She'll get... She can, if she has enough willpower.
Come on, ma'am. It's obvious she can't do anything about it. You are placing an unnecessary burden on a young child.
She stands stiff and severe. She's looking for one, but there's simply...
Oh, no. Hold on. I need to invite her inside and apologize. There. I don't know what to say to you. My husband, he tries to teach me business lessons. I have what my mother called a dull mind. All this stress. Yes, my husband is a successful entrepreneur east of the river. If only he were more involved in the business we're running up here. No matter. Soon we'll both be off for Grand Couronne. It's a proper place to live. One of the most peaceful neighborhoods east of Jamrock. You may know it for its massive housing projects. Most of the buildings are empty at the moment. It's a great opportunity to get ahead of the crowds. Better times ahead for sure. He made the initial investment.
super silent, almost inaudibly so.
Yes, I'm afraid so. A real treat she is. It would be nice if she had... No, we couldn't have afforded more children, really.
A glimmer of sadness blinks through the well-crafted exterior.
Exactly.
Dạ, không có tiền để đứa thứ hai. Tại sao cô
She's
bé
been too
kêu là
busy
không đi học
helping
nữa?
me here. So she studied at home this trimester. This is a temporary solution, of course. I assure you, I of all people understand the importance of education.
And hell freezes over? Never mind. It's not a good top. The woman looks aloof. her features much softer.
Then why are you talking to me?
She smiles and nods.
Rồi, mà mình gác có tiền. Bye đi.
You see a set of tattered curtains.
Excuse me, officer. The back room is strictly for employees only. Nothing. Why aren't you browsing the books? Don't you feel compelled to look at the books?
She speaks almost as if she's trying to put a spell. Oddly enough, the more she tries to draw you away from the curtains, the more alluring they become.
Em thử có
You
cái
see
gì
some kind of charm, an irregular polyhedron assembled from bones, sticks, and straw. This is a traditional Seminese ward, meant to provide protection against ill luck, bad dreams, curses, and other supernatural scourges.
What? Một cái truyền thống của cái quận này chắc là để xương cá gì đó.
Inhabitants of Ile de Fantôme, the Seminine island, aside from poking at it suspiciously, there is nothing else to do with the fish head charm at this time.
Tốt nhất không nên.
These shelves are overburdened with books from the same series.
Oh, crime, robberies, murders. You're a police officer.
Note, reading about Dick Mullen would not actually make you a better detective. Crime fiction is a disgrace. These books greatly overstate the excitement of police work. What's more, they completely ignore the psychological, not a single mention of all the stress this work creates upon the officer's family. Detective fiction just doesn't tell the truth at all. Now, would you like a list of all the books found on the shelf? You see Dick Mullen on the job. Get Me Mullen. The Stalwart Adventures of Richard P. Mullen. Dick Mullen and the Murder in the Orchard. A killing is declared. Dick Mullen in the murder house. Oh no, turns out he faked it to solve a case. Yes, there's also Tragedy Calls. After all this, you still haven't found the answer to the one question that matters. Who is Dick Mullen?
Mullen là đứa nào?
Your quick eye notices a small caterpillar crawling across the spine of a book. The title reads, Dick Mullen and the Mistaken Identity.
Identity mistaken. Danh tính bị hiểu nhầm hả?
A worn paperback from Dick Mullen's classic hard-boiled phase. The premise seems to be that Dick Mullen is framed for the murder of his best friend, and there's just a few. Could it be the motifs of unstable identities and shocking betrayals? Perhaps you're drawn to the dark and noirish atmosphere. Is it because the smoking dame in the slinky red dress on the cover is giving you a hard-on? Yes, it is. The bulge in your pants is embarrassingly obvious.
Không phải là vì mấy cái thằng Dick Mullen này vô trong nhân vật này một cảm giác gì đó, ok, xong rồi nó hỏi một chàng, nó phải do bí ẩn, do gì, do tiêu đề đó, xong rồi bum, do một bà mặc cái đầm đỏ khiến mày lên cơn lưng. Xong rồi ôi tự nhiên này đang cứng. Oh my god.
Relax. It's not that bad. Also, this means your blood flow is returning to normal. Good news, really.
Mày không điểm xấu. Này có nghĩa là máu đang tuần hoàn tốt. Oh my
Something
god.
the matter, detective?
The lieutenant narrows his eyes and
I would certainly say she fits the description, providing that's your type.
Oh, crime, robberies, murders, even sexual crimes. We're fortunate to have Dick Mullen and his stories to sort all that. You're a police officer, apparently.
Note, reading about Dick Mullen would...
Ngọc, đeo tiền.
The plaque on the shelf reads, Biographies of Famous People. You see a large variety of names, none of which...
I would say... The Greatest Innocence. Yes, most certainly. It's an important educational tool, delving into the depths of history, religion, and their relation to a very influential historical figure. But surely I don't have... The book is also very daring. The author aims to re-examine the universal understandings of the Innocentic system, creating a fresh vantage point and a shift in the tired order of things. Perhaps for a layman, deep analysis is necessary to peel back the multi-layered meanings.
Do her words seem vague and abstract to you?
Certainly,
Yeah.
it's prudent for a person to have at least an elementary understanding of history and society. Imagine the chaos we'd be in otherwise.
You feel like you should get this one? Definitely. It's important somehow. Browsing through all suddenly, a high-speed love chronicles the romance between two of the finest tip-top tourney racers in history. One of them is the madcap driver, Jacob Irv. His blonde mane graces the cover. Next to Irv's life story, you see a slim biography of an Occidental rock star. Next to that, Rivasholian radio personnel.
I really must insist you buy one of the books. I'm sorry, I did not mean to...
Nhiều vấn đề anh.
This bookstore is not strictly about crime, romance, and biographies of famous people. There's also a wide range of
Sir, please, no browsing in that shelf. That wisdom is not for free. I can't have you end up, like, opening a police store next door and stealing my customers. Oh no!
Amidst the various books, you find one written by someone named Matthias W. Dundas. These three things are very important to the working class mind. The point of the book, and many others on this shelf, is to give people medicinal advice in situations where various paranatural books still litter the shelf.
Fascism. Magic. Con bé này vào nhà rồi.
I'm sorry, sir. I can't talk right now. I'm very busy.
You just can't win. Out of the rain and into the gutter.
Math. It's really difficult. Like, really. They say you need it to get rich. Better than stand. Oh, I found something while you were away. I thought this would fit you. Like, thanks for helping out. Not me. The city, I mean. Like a detective does. Just what Dick Mullen would ask. I got it from behind the curtains. I'm not really supposed to go there. Yes, just like the one Dick Mullen wears all the time. You'll look... Right, I have to get back to my homework now.
Hey, mình có một cái mũ.
A small mountain of colorful board game boxes.
Wonderful board games. Sprowbritter is a fun game of economic competition, but can get quite intense after a while. We have games for the whole family. You can play with your children.
It's French.
Then you're a lucky man, officer. Children are the greatest of treasures. For playing with friends, I'd recommend Suzerainty. It's a civilization building game where you build a civilization, then set off to brutally colonize and repress other civilizations. It'll cost 12 real. Lousy auras there. No, role-playing games are popular among those types. You know, I've heard they turn people into a...
An endless variety. There's also a large hot books in a board game section. Who wants to read books? There's a box that says Wirral 3rd edition mega setting supplements module. That price is steep, but then it's the
Đắt chứ ơi. Nếu ta có tiền, lô. Bảo chứ. Nếu có... Oh shit.
This coin-operated viewer is facing southwest. Its coin slot is full of fossilized. The metal feels cold and
Probably some kids.
a thick layer of that's Kuno on the lens. Under the graffito, a sea of blues and greys appear. Behind the water lies a coast studded with concrete and reeds. On it, a church on stilts. Lanky, weather-worn wood. You know this to be the star. Around the large wooden building, you see chunks of sea ice. The sight of bullet holes stirs something in you, making you forget the lieutenant's surname. The faded marks are too degraded to draw any forensic conclusion. They look pretty ancient.
Where? There? Those are old. These bullets were fired during the revolution, over half a century ago. They do not much. I don't have a fresh perspective on it.
Nhắc tới thời chiến.
Have you no shame? Whining about your back every time you bring out the measuring tape.
René, you're a man with a fork in a world of soup. Please.
I'm trying to.
These manly men are playing balls. This is a ball game. Grab a ball and play it. Don't ask questions. No, you got this. There's the ball. You're the game.
Chơi bóng gì?
You are immediately surprised by the ball's lack of weight. No matter, you'll make it work. The cold metal ball is surprisingly smooth against your neck. Already, your muscles are... A chilly breeze ruffles your hair as you stand there, feet firmly planted. An embodiment of pure motion. A fine-tuned locomotor running.
Merde! Bordel de merde!
A whorehouse of shit? It wasn't whorehouse of shit. The shot was at least 23 meters.
What the hell is your problem? You vandalized our game, son! We can't play pétanque with 5 bull! No, we are not good, goddammit!
Take it easy, René. This is just a misunderstanding, isn't it, officer?
Of course there's harm done, you orange slag. You are as a goddamn fool. Good. Mistakes are forgiven, when men at least try to right their wrongs. I believe you will try.
Yes, what you never know. He might know something. This is a good vantage point.
Unfortunately, I don't. And in Martinez, the union is the law. Cop is a pejorative term.
He doesn't know about the crime. Your time is better spent discussing politics.
I'm confident they are indispensable in regard to all the paperwork and other administrative duties. No man can afford to turn his eyes to the horizon if his rear isn't secured. If the women folk take care of that, then men can tackle the bigger issues.
The RCM doesn't discriminate. Women are held to the same standards as men. And as reflect, unlike men, they also have to deal with the very same mentality you two are displaying right now.
I'm glad at least some people keep a level head in this tub. Yes. Yes. It was left by heavy artillery fire. Why what? Because that's what happens when communists hijack your country, execute your supreme leadership. Commies, communists, social... Sadly, no. Should have fought
It was probably a bit more.
because this place... Yes, Martinez was used. This here is...
Blood ground.
Damn, the rest of...
Well,
You don't...
Thinking men have opinions on these things. Present one.
Prepost, I would. Instead, this is just what you... A true king.
Some manner of self.
Damn voice.
He slouches as he says that.
This was Renisic. It's no use talking to you. You were still in Daddy's borders when it...
All you observe,
This is the un...
don't you mean?
You do not speak...
there's something you missed.
Giờ lúc cầm quả bóng đây thì đéo cản luôn đi. Giờ bố này phải đi kiếm lại bóng ở đây không? Này giống như kiểu bị động đất. Thuốc không bạn?
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with? We don't see a lot of police around here. That, of course. What can I help you with? Sure, I'm done with it. Go easy on that stuff. It gave me a terrible headache. Of course. Where to? What do you mean? Yes, sir. District of Martinez.
Chavol.
This intersection is called Roundabout North.
He knows where we are. He just wants directions.
Phía Bắc có
There's
gì?
the pier, the Cape-side apartment buildings, some more tenements. Not a lot, really. The harbor gates, some kind of commotion, I think. I don't follow the local politics. A fleet store, too.
Fritte.
Some
Yeah.
shops and a bridge. The canal bridge leads to the just coast. It's just water. No no problem. Of course.
Chuyển đổi bạn. What? Chuyển đổi chưa? Mày đã chuyển đổi rồi.
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic. These tracks are not hard to say. Your vision is cop habit. This isn't case related. There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The ammonia only makes it worse. The second time, not so much. When the vomiting is done, your cheeks are wet with tears.
Fucking hell.
Nor does the wind right now. I've seen strong men turn themselves inside out for hours. You are facing tough odds here. Alcohol withdrawal makes it considerably harder. I've seen captains puke their guts out. It never gets easier. You never get used to this. Then drive to the station. Maybe throw up on the way there. I think I've lost my sense of smell.
A white lie.
Not being hungover helps too. No. This is a two-man. You need to get your shit together. We should go talk to the locals. Find something else to do while the wind changes. It's pretty bad right now.
You've gained a thought. When this dialogue is over, go to your thought cabinet and internalize it for special bonuses and effects.
Give it half an hour. Get yourself together. Then come back and have another go.
Now, 2 giờ ha. Mèo. Your shit is a pot. Compression. What? Internet. Mà em nói chuyện mấy đứa kia hết cũ rồi. Sau đó là terrible song.
Welcome to Rivachol.
Old town man.
Don't you welcome to Revachol me. My grandfather came here from a 3,000-year-old racist isolationist culture, while your ancestors came to this island a mere 300 years ago.
What?
Every school of thought and government has failed in the city, but I love it nonetheless. It belongs to me as much as it belongs to you. It's men like you who keep Revachol divided, making it that much harder for everyone to climb out of this post-war limbo.
What he means is, fixation on the Revacholian nation makes it harder for Revachol to actually attain self-determination.
Oh, come on, man. I just said welcome to Rivachol.
I know exactly what you meant. You think my kind doesn't belong here, that I should watch myself. But you see, I'm an officer of the RCM, It's actually my job to make...
Silence. Your partner needs backup. Now's your moment to shine.
Fucking Akim.
Whatever you say, officers. It's about biological determinism, natural law, the sorting of the races. Not the most popular topic nowadays, with a coalition in charge and all. You might want to change the topic. That is, bury your head under the sand like common sheep.
Oh, you're so
I'm not
racist.
just racist. Look, I've read books, huh? The science of racial theory has all been proved. If people who've studied these things say that you and me are superior by design, so naturally, we Occidentals should be in charge. Obviously, you can... So, lately we Occidentals have experienced an unfortunate downturn when members of the superior race cease to believe in their innate superiority. They stop competing for resources. The problem? The damn kips are showing a real good game lately. Same with the mosquitoes. And the other intruders species too. They're on the precipice of cultural victory.
Cultural victory? What is this then?
It's what the kips of Boogie Street are going for, right under our noses. And the others too, on the radio. Heard any chansons lately? Heard any mojitos or leader? It's true. Also, you need to realize the dangers of mixing races. Who knows what might happen if people don't stay in their birthplace? You might end up with a new sub-race, with unknown characteristics, leading to extra competition. That's why you've got to control the offspring. Don't push your luck, Runt. Looking for something, Runt? Come to tell me. Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock workers are on strike, so it's a sit and wait on your ass situation. Apples?
Apples is exactly the kind of thing you'd say if you had something to hide.
Look, as detective. I'm here to pick up a load of fucking...
Koiko may be another derogative. For a person from Grad, you think?
Yep, it's one of their main exports.
In fact, Yokokata is a desolate wasteland whose name literally translates to Zone of Ecological Catastrophe. It features no scenic vistas and supports virtually...
He means the people living in Grad.
Yeah, you know, Gradniks, Gradvolk, those degenerates from Grad. Hey, if the name and description fit by the very grace of nature, who am I to say otherwise? Did you miss the part where I said they aren't here yet? Besides, even if I did have...
Relax. You've got all you can get here. He probably doesn't even know what he's hauling, even if it is something unsavory. So he'd remain unaccountable.
Oh yeah, they're a big deal. My great-grandfather was a carter, had a royal license and everything. We've tried to hold on to our privileges. Someone with a cart. What did you think it was? That's how deep into history our thing reaches, before machines. Sure fucking is. We have a guild and everything, huh? Very ancient. Very prestigious. Goddamn right. They've been trusting street Looking for something, Hunt?
Điểm gì đây? Bánh hả?
You see several packaged raincoats fill a low shelf beneath a display of croissants and
What is what? It's a rain. If you want to buy one, welcome to Frit. Feel free to look around or something. Everything is out on the shelves.
What's that magazine she's reading?
I don't know. Frit? A 7 to 11 grocery store. I think they think that the extra tea makes it funkier.
The story goes that normal Fritta, with 2 T's, a men's workwear shop in Vredefort, was already taken. So when Fritta Retail Inc. grew into a multinational corporation...
You mean this? This is Popstars. It's got, like, famous...
Looks like it also has something called Police de la Mode, featured on page 34. This speaks to you. She pops her raspberry flavor, her shoulders tense. She shuffles back, only slight. The lieutenant frowns at you, before turning to the clerk with an apologetic half-smile.
Okay. I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone, but...
She looks up from...
Yes, what we have is there, in the medicine cabinet. Go take a look yourself. I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's there. Not really. No. I didn't know him at all.
What?
I don't know, really long.
Why you sus?
I don't know.
No need to worry. It's just standard procedure for us to ask around. If you...
Okay. Uh-huh.
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign...
Oh, that's the tear machine. It's a machine for... You need a bag, I guess. We used to have... Feel free to use it.
Bác lại túi để mở đâu ra túi. There.
A Stars Riker, one of the finest Zhimsk-made motor carriages ever. An oldie but a goldie. Not many people outside of Grad and Revachol West.
Estache Raiko KK2. That's a classic model. Never thought I'd see another one repainted after what happened last time.
No, only that the motor carriage is typically baby blue. The colors of Sigismund the Great, an ancient Zhimsk ruler. His banners were famously zephyr and white.
That's, well, yes, exactly it, more or less. Except it was a crowd of them. Tore him out of the vehicle and ran him over with his own tires. They said it was an honor killing, Hussar style.
Correction, 4,395. The 4th largest public protest.
Is that so, officer? I'll take people we are paid to protect. 4 years for the perps were...
The prisons in the greater Revachol industrial harbor are already...
I try to avoid drawing far-gone conclusions like this before actually examining the body. But my initial guess is the two are unrelated. Yes, detective? You sure you're not Zhimsk?
Yes. Volumetric ship compressor. Bizarre scientific news from Revachol West today, where a police officer's shit has been observed at a pressure of around 495 gigadecimals. These metallic hydrogen levels of shit togetherness were thought to exist only at the center of collapsing stars. not law officials. It remains to be seen how long the shit's singularity lasts.
Mới nhận được cái gì nữa mà. Shit, em up cái gì đó. Ok. Hear and smell everything. Don't. Oh shit, money. You had a killer.
The small, wrinkled woman does not greet you. She nods along to something on her radio. A photograph is clutched. The photo, an ambrotype from the turn of the century, as golden as her smile. No response wherever this woman is.
Wait. She's just a distracted old woman. Better to leave her alone. Why? I just told you why.
Why?
An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island, pointing toward the sea. It looks a silver plaque on the statue's pedestal reads, I am Philip III, the Squanderer, the greatest of the Philippian kings of Revachol, son of Philip II, the opulent. Father, even by the standards of the Philippian kings, old sumptuous Philip was known for his... Well, he blew through the whole national treasury, starting the decline of one of the penultimate century's greatest super... His own maladministration foreshadowed the fall of the monarchy. Stories have it, he called it the Sol... But wait, you haven't even heard about his... You see, old Philippe, what cocaine? His Majesty's courtiers said it helped. That's what the revolutionaries beneath the Cold War. The original was blown apart by communards, then further damaged during the landing of the coalition's. Most historians, some years ago, the statue is supposed to people in Martin. Those critics, Philip not that he ever. A lorry stuck in the traffic jam. This big, heavy grad-made machine. The windows are clear. They've been recently washed. You can see a lorryman's cabin with personal belongings, stickers. The back end of the cabin has a small perch to sleep. Large ashtray. A book with ragged edges catches your notice. The front cover features
Racist nationalist paraphernalia. Not unusual in this part of town. This is our guy.
The driver has adorned his space with a...
Likely, yes. This guy's proud of who he is. Drapes it all over his machine.
Bastards! We have a right to... Bastards! We have a right to work! Hold up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here. You here to fuck with us? Beat the honest worker down. We're here to fight for a cause. Stripes usually have problems with people who have causes.
Có nên không?
Ha! Couldn't handle us. Cause gives the workers strength, gives them power. We have a right to work! Besides, we're not that different. It helps if people see us talking, cops and strikebreakers together. Shows authorities are on our side. Builds confidence. Might be time. Don't let the fat bastards tread on you. Cops tend to side with the higher-ups, but you're essentially still workers. I don't trust cops, but I can see you understand the right to work! Right to work! Rights of people, rights of workers, to have gainful employment, to...
His manner of speaking is wooden, the tone of voice bland and uninspired, almost as if...
Maybe you should ask them the questions, like why we're not allowed to make a living here. Shame on you! We have families to feed, you piece of shit.
So do we, Scott.
We were promised work. We'd be in there, working, if the bastards hadn't shut the gates. Main gate's locked. Would take heavy ordnance. And I don't mean the scrawny mess punk either. I mean head measurer. Or huge Seminese guy standing up there on the overhead passage. Won't let anyone by. Bad. Standing on a narrow bridge, he's got a strategically I don't know how the Union has a trained killer up there. But that one's no joke, and my men are tired and hungry. They're workers, not fighters. Like civilized folk, you mean? These native fucks don't understand civilized.
It would be better for the neighborhood if you went home, at least for now. If you can't...
No! They will give up eventually. Or get drunk. Leave the button unguarded. Then we charge. Honest men and women, with rights. We came here to help the harbor run.
I have a question. Why do all these men follow your leadership?
You think they follow because I'm big and loud? No. They follow the rules of the market, the rules of the economy, because they were given a job to do! Have fun. Union shits are on full strike. Don't think they're going to let you through the gates. I'm trying to meet them. I know nothing about a murder. Wouldn't put it past these harbor bugs. Right to work! It's shameful. Cops doing nothing. You should bring backup. Open up the gates for us. Blockading gainful employment for work.
We are not picking a side in this just yet, sir.
Pity. When a bunch of ungrateful beats me, they mumble.
There's something odd in the way he carries himself. His set of clothing looks vaguely mismatched. The different pieces of the attire seem. His shirt is far too small and an unpleasantly tight fit, while the overalls, held up by a belt, seem to fit a man with much more corpulence. He ignores your question, choosing silence is the answer. There's something off here. You've been talking to him for quite a while now.
What's it to you? Am I a suspect? Done no crimes. I own...
Every once in a while, it's like you can see glimpses of another guy under the guise of this fighter for jobs. He seems a more brutal, cunning, and suspicious person. Just a hunch.
We're all workers, right? Workers stick together. Came from the eminent domain, in Jamrock. Backgrounds in odd jobs, heavy lifting, cargo hauling, bouncer work. I know the drill. Worked at Territorial. Ring a bell? Uh-huh. It was a long time ago. Have fun. Union shit. Right to work! It's shameful. Cops doing nothing.
We are not picking his
Pity. We were promised work.
The physically impressive man tower has turned.
What's it to you? No.
Every once in a while, it's like you can see glimpses of another guy. The man has turned his.
What's it to you? Big mess.
Every once in a while, the man has turned his.
Scab?
You're hazy on the notion of a scab. Smells like politics, though. Maybe it.
A kind of a worm, content with mere survival. They come, they want to do our job for shittier pay, screwing over both themselves and us. Everybody loses. Beats me. Somewhere in the ground, I think. Gotta be bloody stupid, freaking evil to scab. Or I guess, personally, I'd rather beg than scab. If the gentleman shouting on the street came begging, maybe they'd have gotten something. We've explained the matters, but they don't listen. This lot would...
Big guy. He means the leader of the scabs.
Holy shit. Nhập cư các kiểu. Oh my god.
I was just messing with you. No one's ever seen a cop scab. Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, let us cop for less money. Speaking of, what brings the RCM here? To the Wild North? Come to see the strife? Murder, huh? That sounds like a lot of hard work. You'd never see me investigating a murder. Of course, Policia. It wasn't me. You can rule me out. Easier that way.
He didn't do it. It's the truth.
My friend, I respect the right to roam. The open range awaits. I don't operate in that capacity.
If it's so simple, why did the scab leader warn you of the guards blocking the way?
I walk right past me. Yeah, the 2.5 meter tall Semini supremacist there. Then press the button to unlock the door, then go past him again, and you enter the arbor through the office. Está. Don't worry, I'm sure you could convert to a Semini supremacist. Not yet, no. Jean-Luc himself would say the philosophy. Sure. Sure thing, my friend. I can help you out.
The coin lands into your hand as if it has always belonged there. The swallow returns.
Always glad to help out the RCM. Shame I can't do... You know, the winter's fight is nothing to worry about, really. I'm always glad to help out. You know...
He's a chatty guy. Wants to talk.
Hold on, Wandering Man. Hold on, Wandering Man. You know...
He's a chatty guy.
thôi. Rồi. Rồi, vậy nha. Bye bye.